Hello, everyone, and welcome out to Fullerton College for today's matchup featuring the OC Riptide and the Academy Barons. Well, my name is Jonathan Ortiz, and we are in for a good one. Hayden Pierce takes the mound today for the OC Riptide. The right-hander delivers on the inner half for strike on one. Trent Anderson leads things off for the Barons. The right-hander delivers, trails outside for a ball. One ball and one strike. Hayden Pierce out of Chino Hills, California, attended Glendora High School. The right-hander delivers, ground ball towards the left side. The shortstop deep from the hole. Not in time. Or check that. A nice play there by Paul Gomez for the first out of the inning. Initially, I thought Trent Anderson was there. But a ground out to start off the ballgame.
Number 25, Daniel Harris.
One down as Daniel Harris digs in. Fastball runs inside. The OC Riptide and the Academy Barons. Pierce delivers. Swung on and missed. One ball and one strike. Pierce gets the sign. Delivers a 1-1. Ground ball towards the right side. Countered by Soika. Throw over to the first. 2 away.
Number 3, Joshua Benuelos.
In steps Joshua Benuelos out of Moreno Valley, California. 7 pitches on the inning thus far for Pierce. Breaking ball on the outer half. 1 ball and no strikes. We'll take a look at the lineup for the Barons. Leading things off was Trent Anderson, who was followed by Daniel Harris. We're sitting at Joshua Benuelos in the 3 spot as that is fouled back. Hunter Lewis bats 4th. Jacob Shanks bats 5th. Batting 6th, Logan Pollock. Batting 7th, Cameron Dean. Batting 8th, Adam Sendejas. And batting 9th, Roosevelt Barnes. One ball and one strike, 2 men down. Pierce delivers. Breaking ball slapped towards the right side and foul. The OC Riptide line up like this defensively. The battery of Hayden Pierce and Daniel Hawkins at first base. Austin Soika at second, Steve Curry. Playing short, Paul Gomez. Playing third, Shaq Robinson. In left field, the home run hitting Mason McWhorter. In center, Bradley Jekic as the pitch is chopped towards the right side. Pierce is there, flip on over to first, and that's the inning. And playing right field is Thomas Delgadillo. Very well. Nice 1-2-3 to start off the afternoon for Hayden Pierce. On to the bottom half of the first, no score. To the bottom half of the first inning we go. Bradley Jekic to lead things off for the Riptide. Jake Binder on the mound for the Barons as the pitch is on the outer half for a strike. Binder out of Syracuse, New York. As the 0-1 pitch is chopped foul. Bradley Jekic leading things off, followed by Steve Curry. Batting third, Shaq Robinson. Batting fourth, Mason McWhorter. Batting fifth, Austin Soika. Batting sixth, Daniel Hawkins. Batting seventh, Josh Nikoloff. Batting eighth, Paul Gomez. And batting ninth, Thomas Delgadillo. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Jake Binder attends Ithaca College as the pitch runs outside. One ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander looks down the barrel to get a sign. Delivers the 1-2 pitch on the outer half. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jekic hitting .263 on the season. As the 2-2 pitch is hit well out towards left center field. Giving chase is Anderson, and it'll split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. Jekic on his way towards second. A leadoff double for the Riptide in the bottom half of the first.
Stepping up to the plate from Georgia Southern University, number 7, Steve Curry.
Steve Curry digs in. Curry hitting .267 on the season. Bradley Jekic aboard at second base, reached on a double. The right-hander delivers, gets away from Jacob Shanks behind the plate. Bradley Jekic on his way towards third. One ball and no strikes. Shaq Robinson awaits on deck. Mason McWhorter in the hole. Binder looks down the barrel to get a sign. Delivers a 1-0 pitch. Off the inner half and foul. The count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The OC Riptide with an early opportunity to take the lead. They have a runner on third base, no man out. Binder delivers. That's hit well out towards left field. Going back to left fielder, looking up. And you can say bye to that one in 3 different languages. Sayonara, aloha, and adios. Steve Curry with his first home run of the season, 2-0 in favor of the Riptide.
Next up from Long Beach State, number 5, Shaq Robinson.
Shaq Robinson digs in, a 2-0 lead in favor of the Riptide. Slider on the outer half, misses for a ball, 1-0. Robinson hitting an outstanding .444 to start off the season. The 1-0 pitch snipes the outer half. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mason McWhorter awaits on deck. Austin Soika on the hole. The right-hander delivers. Outside fastball for a strike. 1-2. Binder gets the sign from Shanks. The right-hander delivers. Inside fastball slapped towards the right side and foul. One ball, two strikes to count. No men out, 2-0 in favor of the Riptide. Steve Curry, a 2-run home run here in the bottom half of the first inning. Bradley Jekic opened up the ball game with a double as the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. First strikeout of the ball game for Jake Binder.
Stepping up to the plate from Georgia Southern University, number 4, Mason McWhorter.
Out of Georgia Southern, Mason McWhorter digging in. McWhorter already with 3 home runs on the season. A .400 batting average as the first pitch is swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Righty on lefty matchup. Pitch trails outside. The count is even at 1. Soika waits on deck. The 1-1 pitch. Chopper towards the right side. Harris is there. Throw over to first and the inning is over. But the damage has been done. Or check that. That is actually 2 away.
Next up from Oklahoma Wesleyan University, number 30, Austin Soika.
That'll bring up Austin Soika. I was sure that was the 3rd out of the inning, but looks like the Riptide get another chance at it. The 1-0 pitch on the outer half. Austin Soika at the plate. Hitting .400 on the season. So taking a look at these batting averages for the Riptide, offense has not been a problem for them as a breaking ball runs inside. They've been able to execute well with runners on. Despite getting shut out their last game at Biola University against the Catch, pitch runs on the inner half. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Binder delivers, looking for strikeout number 2. Foul towards the right side instead. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. The catcher, Daniel Hawkins, awaits on deck. 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. Pitch runs inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. .22 pitches on the inning for Jake Binder. The 3-2 pitch. Foul towards the right side. So Austin Soika doing a nice job fighting off 2 strike pitches. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. 3-2 once again. It's fouled off of Soika's foot. Bottom half of the first inning, just getting started. 2-0 in favor of the Riptide. We'll do it again at 3-2. Towards the right side and foul ball. Austin Soika not going down without a battle. He slaps some dirt on the hands. One of those rare baseball players that refuses to wear batting gloves. The 3-2 pitch. That one's back up the middle, cut off by the shortstop. He was able to only stop it, cannot gain full control. Austin Soika aboard on an infield single. Third hit on the inning for the Riptide as the backstop Daniel Hawkins digs in. Hawkins is 5'49", a .556 batting average. 4 singles and a double. Soika leads off at first as the pitch runs inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Jake Binder takes a peek towards first, settles back in. On the outer half, the count is even at 1. Josh Nikoloff awaits on deck. Paul Gomez in the hole. A 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball off the end of the bat towards the right side. In comes Barnes, fighting the sun. He makes the play, and the inning is over. With a 2-run home run from Steve Curry, puts the Riptide aboard 2-0 to the top half of the second. To the top half of the second inning, a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. Fastball travels outside, 1-0. Hunter Lewis at the plate. Jacob Shanks awaits on deck. The right-hander delivers. Fastball runs inside. Pounds his own for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pierce delivers. Breaking ball ripped towards the left side, in there for a base hit. A leadoff single for Hunter Lewis. I actually had the pleasure of calling some of the games that Hunter Lewis was involved in at El Camino College. He's playing first base today for the Barons. At El Camino, he played third, and I can definitely tell you that he had an outstanding piece of leather at the hot spot. So I was glad to run into him today. As Jacob Shanks digs in, throw over to first. Closer play than expected. Another throw over, not in time. Two to nothing in favor of the Riptide. 3 hits, 2 runs for Orange County. 1 hit, no runs as a fastball runs inside. Logan Pollock awaits on deck. Lewis aboard at first, reached on a single. Pitch misses, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch runs inside to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pierce gets a sign instead of throw over to first. Hayden Pierce on the mound, making sure to keep Hunter Lewis aboard at first base very close. That has been 3 pickoff attempts already. As the 2-1 pitch popped up towards the right side. Daniel Hawkins behind the plate gives chase, runs out of room. This is the first at-bat of the season for Jacob Shanks. The count is at 2-2. Throw back over to first. Not in time. Pierce delivers. Breaking ball that breaks outside. The count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 from Pierce. On the inner half for strike 3. A backwards K for the first strikeout of the ballgame for Hayden Pierce on the mound. Logan Pollock digs in. Has yet to find a stride at the plate, hitting only 167. Has 2 hits and 12 at-bats. The right-hander delivers on the outer half for a strike. 0-1 the count. Cameron Dean awaits on deck. Hawkins sets outside. Pitch is fouled back to the netting. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Lewis aboard at first, reached on a single to open up the top half of the second. Throw back over, not in time. The 0-2 pitch drives the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Logan Pollock awaits on deck. Or excuse me, Cameron Dean awaits on deck as that is popped up towards the left side and foul. Adam Sendejas in the hole. We'll do it again at 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hayden Pierce having trouble finding the strike zone here in the top half of the second inning. Fouled back. So after a long at-bat from Austin Soika in the bottom half of the first inning, Logan Pollock looking to return the favor, making Hayden Pierce work. Two balls, two strikes, one man out. The right-hander delivers, fouled off once again. And the thing about it as well is the fact that Pierce's work is not even just getting out the runners. It's also born at first base in Hunter Lewis. Many pickoff attempts as that is a one-hopper into the glove of Soika. Throw on over to first, double play. So just like that, the OC Riptide able to win the battle. To the bottom of the second we go, 2-0 in favor of Orange County. Out of Columbia University, Josh Nikoloff leading things off for the Riptide in the bottom half of the second inning. A 2-0 ball game in favor of Orange County as the fastball runs inside. 1-0 the count. The right-hander delivers, misses. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Catches the outer half. 2 balls, 1 strike. Paul Gomez awaits on deck. Thomas Delgadillo in the hole. As the 2-1 pitch is a chopper towards the left side. Foul ball, says the third base umpire. Logan Pollock was able to make the throw, or was ready rather. The right-hander delivers. Fastball runs inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2 pitch. Swung on and miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Jake Binder on the mound.
Number 2, Paul Gomez.
Paul Gomez digs in, hitting 167 on the season. Binder delivers, breaking ball on the inner half. Nice pitch for a strike. Delgadillo on deck. Bradley Jekic in the hole. Binder delivers. Another good moving breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Misses on the outer half and low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The right-hander delivers. In the dirt. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Paul Gomes at the plate. Has 2 hits and 12 at-bats. One of those hits being a double. The other hit a triple. Fastball runs inside. The home plate umpire says that it hit him. So Paul Gomes aboard at first pitch. Aboard at first base by hit by a pitch. One man down. Gomez aboard at first. Pitch is on the outer half. Paul Gomez out of the University of Missouri. Throw back over to first. Thomas Delgadillo at the plate. Delgadillo attends Fullerton College, so he should feel right at home. There goes the runner. Pitch was outside. Throw it down to second. Oh, what a beauty. An absolute gem by Jacob Shanks behind the plate. Paul Gomez thrown out at second. 2 men down. The 1-0 pitch runs way outside. 2-0. The right-hander delivers. Ground ball towards the right side. Harris is there. Throw on over to first. So a nice hitting there by Jake Binder to the bottom half, or the top half of the third. 2-0 in favor of the Riptide. To the top half of the third inning we go. The right-hander Cameron Dean at the plate. Hayden Pierce on the mound for the Riptide. Breaking ball swung on and missed 1-1. As we said, Hayden Pierce out of Chinos Hill, California. Attended Glendora High School. 6 feet tall, 175 pounds. Pitch is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Adam Sendejas awaits on deck. Roosevelt Barnes in the hole. A 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. Pierce delivers. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll do it again at 1-2. Off the handle of the bat towards the right side, foul. The 1-2. Misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 2-run home run off the bat of Steve Curry gave the Riptide a 2-run lead in the bottom half of the first inning. Haven't seen much offense since then. There's a chopper towards the left side. Nice play by Shaq Robinson to get the runner for the first out of the inning.
Number 28, Adam Sendejas.
Adam Sendejas digs in. Sendejas attended Servite High School. Six feet 2 inches, 230 pounds. As the pitch is lined towards the left side, past the diving Paul Gomez, and into left field for a 1-out single.
Number 19, R.J. Barnes.
Roosevelt Barnes for the Barons. Here with 1 man out and a runner aboard. Barnes attends Morehouse College. He's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Fastball running inside, swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Fouled off towards the right side. The right-hander looks down the barrel to get a sign. Delivers. Ground ball towards the left side. Robinson is there. Throw to second for 1. On to first. Double play. So the second double play of the ball game for the Riptide. To the bottom of the third inning we go. 2-0 in favor of Orange County. The leadoff man for the Riptide, Bradley Jekic out of the University of Pacific, doubled his first time up as that is fouled off the end of the bat. No balls and 1 strike to count. Steve Curry awaits on deck. Shaq Robinson in the hole. The right-hander delivers. Ground ball towards the right side and into right field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Bradley Jekic.
Next up from Georgia Southern University, number 7, Steve Curry.
In steps Steve Curry. Curry unloaded his first at-bat. Home run past the left field fence to give the Riptide a 2-0 lead. One ball and no strikes. Robinson awaits on deck. Mason McWhorter in the hole. 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. The pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Curry on the season has walked twice and struck out twice. Has a 2-0 pitch. It's fouled towards the right side. 2-1 the count. Throw back over to first. Not in time. Bradley Jekic aboard at first. He leads the team in stolen bases with 4. Three balls, 1 strike. Binder gets the sign. Delivers a 3-1 pitch. Ripped towards the right side. Going back is Barnes, fighting the sun in front of the wall to make the play.
Stepping up to the plate from Long Beach State, number 5, Shaq Robinson.
Shaq Robinson out of Cal State Long Beach struck out swinging his first time up. As we said, Jekic aboard at first base leads the team with 4 stolen bases. Breaking ball at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Mason McWhorter awaits on deck. Austin Soika in the hole. A 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. 4 hits in the ball game for Orange County and 2 hits for the Barons. Throw back over, not in time. The Academy Barons play at the MLB Youth Academy in Compton, California. So a good drive to come out here to Fullerton College. No balls, 1 strike to count to Robinson. Binder gets the sign. The right-hander delivers. Breaking ball below the knees. The count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. So as the game has progressed, we've taken notice that Jake Binder is relying more and more on his breaking stuff. Let's see what he comes with here at 1-1. Fastball slap towards the right side and foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Robinson came into the ballgame hitting 4-44. So he has had much success at the plate, looking to continue that success as the 1-2 is fouled off once again. So the OC Riptide doing a nice job of working the pitch count of Jake Binder on the mound. A lot of two-strike pitches have been taken for foul balls. There goes a runner. Ground ball towards the left side. Throw over to first. In time. So Joshua Banuelos at short, unable to turn a double play due to the fact that Bradley Jekic was off and running. A heads-up play there by the coaching staff as the Riptide avoid the double play. 2 men down here in the bottom half of the third inning. Mason McWhorter out of Georgia Southern University came into the ball game hitting .400. As we said, he has 3 home runs already on the season as the pitch is swung on and missed. And aside from those 3 home runs, Mason McWhorter has a whopping 10 runs batted in. And we are only a few games into the season. So that is definitely a bat to be worried about in the middle of the lineup if you are the Barons. Nice breaking pitch on the outer half. No balls, 2 strikes to count. But Mason McWhorter's batting average has dropped as of late. Has been struggling at the plate, but it takes only 1 swing of the bat to get you back into rhythm. It's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out, 2-0 in favor of the Riptide. Austin Soika waits on deck. McWhorter grounded out his first time up. This time the pitch gets away from the backstop. On his way towards third is Bradley Jekic. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Binder on the mound gets the sign. Delivers. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Binder steps on the bag himself, wasting no time. Didn't even bother to toss the ball to Hunter Lewis. All right. So to the top of the 4th inning we go. A 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. For the Academy Barons to lead things off in the top half of the 4th inning, Trent Anderson. Hayden Pierce on the mound for the Riptide. Breaking ball in there for a strike 0-1. A 2-0 ball game in favor of the Riptide. A 2-run home run off the bat of Steve Curry, the only bit of offense we have seen from both sides. Fastball runs outside. Called a strike anyway. A nice job framing there by Daniel Hawkins. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Trent Anderson. Anderson grounded out his first time up. Only 2 hits in the ballgame for the Barons. Ground ball towards the left side. Robinson is there. Throw over the first one away. One man down as Daniel Harris digs in. Harris grounded towards first base his first time up. Pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Daniel Harris out of Eastern Kentucky University. Ripped out towards right center field, giving Chase Thomas Delgadillo 2 away.
Number 3, Joshua Benuelos.
In steps Joshua Buanuelos. Benuelos hit a comebacker his first time up, hoping to extend the inning for the Barons. An easy 1 and 2 first outs here for Hayden Pierce. Hasn't taken much damage, only 2 hits in the ballgame, as I have said. Fastball on the inner half for a strike, 0-1. On the season, the Barons are 2-2. The Orange County Riptide 3-2. Breaking ball, chopper towards the left side will be a tough play for Robinson. Tried to backhand it, hit off his glove, and aboard safely at first is Joshua Banuelos. Should be deemed an error.
Number 20, Hunter Lewis.
In steps Hunter Lewis. As I said, I attended El Camino College along with Hunter Lewis. Sean played third base, and he had an outstanding glove. And he was also able to hit efficiently, and that comes back to hit him on the arm. So runners on first and second base for Jacob Shanks. So after 2 quick outs, an error and a hit by a pitch puts Hayden Pierce on the mound in trouble. A 2-run lead here in the top half of the 4th inning. Jacob Shanks digs in. Shanks struck out looking his first time up. Shanks out of Corona, California. Pierce takes a peek towards second, settles back in. Off the inner half, hit well and deep out towards left field. Going back, McWhorter looking up off the netting, and that one is gone. A 3-run home run with 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. The Baron in front, 3-2. So Jacob Shanks took that one for a ride. Deep over the left field fence, a 3-2 ball game, and we've got ourselves a good one on hand. Popped up towards the left side and foul. A 3-2 ball game in favor of the Academy Barons. Just as we were talking about their offense going down quietly thus far, the bats explode. Jacob Shanks, a 3-run home run. The right-hander delivers. Breaking ball way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Three hits apiece for each side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Logan Pollock at the plate. He grounded into a double play his first time up. Pitch is below the knees. The count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cameron Dean awaits on deck. Adam Sendejas in the hole. The pitch to Pollock is swung on and missed. Gets away from the catcher, Daniel Hawkins, but he applies a tag and the inning is over. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go. 3-2 in favor of the Barons. Austin Soika leads things off for the Riptide here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. One ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball towards the right side. Backhanded nicely by the second baseman, off balance throw, but Daniel Harris not able to execute fully. An infield single for Austin Soika.
Next up from Sonoma State, number 17, Daniel Hawkins. No.
And steps Daniel Hawkins. Hawkins flied out to right field his first time up. Pitches inside for a ball. Josh Nikoloff waits on deck. A 3-2 ball game in favor of the Barons. The 1-0 pitch off the end of the bat, hit towards the right side, giving Chase Thomas, or not Thomas Edgadillo, that's our right fielder, but Roosevelt Barnes. He tracks the ball down, and there's one away here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Next up, number 8, Josh Nikoloff.
Josh Nikoloff digs in. Struck out swinging his first time up. Breaking ball at the knees. 0-1 the count. Josh Nikoloff out of Columbia University, out of Ladera Ranch, California. Nikoloff, a sophomore, has the 0-1. Fouled back. The count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Two strikes, no balls. Reset balls. 92 strikes.
The right-hander delivers. Laced out towards left center field. That one finds a gap, and we are off for the races. Rounding second, on his way towards third is Stoika. He's being waved home. He'll come in to score easily. We're all tied at 3.
Missouri, number 2, Paul Gomez.
In steps Paul Gomez. No official at-bat on the afternoon for him. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. And time is called here by the pitching coach, so we'll take a short break. So we'll continue, this time with Paul Gomez at the plate. Paul Gomez out of the University of Missouri. Gomez out of Orange, California. The right-hander delivers. Pitch on the inner half for a strike. 1-1 the count, 1 man out. 1 run has come across to score for the Riptide. All tied up at 3 here in Fullerton, California. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt. Gets away from Shanks. On his way towards third is Josh Nikoloff. Thomas Delgadillo waits on deck. Pitch is swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jake Binder looks down the barrel to get a sign. Takes a peek towards third base. The right-hander delivers off the end of the bat and foul towards the right side. A 4:30 start time to today's matchup. We've just passed the hour mark and we are in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So we are right on schedule. The right-hander delivers. Ground ball towards the right side, foul. As I said, the Riptide have done a nice job this afternoon on fighting off 2 strike pitches. Delgadillo awaits on deck. Bradley Jakic in the hole. Austin Stoika opened up the inning with an infield single, followed by an RBI double off the bat of Josh Nikoloff, and another foul ball here. And the umpire now needed more baseballs. all tied up at 3 here at Fullerton College. Another beautiful day for a ball game. Nothing but a blue sky. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Binder delivers. Fastball ripped out towards right center field. In there for a base hit. On his way towards second, Paul Gomez. Back-to-back doubles. Puts the Riptide right back out in front. A 4-3 ball game.
Stepping up to the plate, number 32, Thomas
I'm so sorry, guys.
Thomas Delgadillo digs in. And well, Thomas Delgadillo with not the easiest of last names. But not a problem here. As long as he can play the game of baseball, it doesn't matter what his name is, right? The right-hander delivers. Chopper towards the right side. Harris is there. 2 away. And in steps Bradley Jekic. Jekic, a perfect 2 for 2 today. Opened up the ball game with a double. Later came around to score off a 2-run home run from Steve Curry. His second at-bat, he singled, made it all the way to third base, but held up there. 2 for 2 on the afternoon as Steve Curry awaits on deck. 2 men out, runner on third base for the Riptide. Pitch is on the outer half for a strike. A 4-3 ball game in favor of the Riptide. The right-hander delivers. Chopper. The pitcher Binder is there. This time he flips on over to Hunter Lewis. Glad to see he's developed some trust. To the top half of the 5th inning we go. 4-3 in favor of Orange County.
No errors at the end of 4. The score
To the top of the 5th we go. Breaking ball at the knees for a strike on 1. Right-hander delivers. Ground ball towards the right side. 1 away.
28, Adam Sendejas.
And then 0 on the 5. Yeah. And it should say 2. Just 0.
Adam Sendejas digs in. One man out here in the top of the 5th inning. A 4-3 ball game in favor of the Orange County Riptide. First pitch runs outside. Sendejas singled his first time up as Roosevelt Barnes awaits on deck. On the outer half for a strike.
1 second. Should be 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to count. One man down here in the top of the 5th inning.
Okay.
We're still in the 4th inning?
We're in the 5th inning.
Foul towards the right side.
So that's a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit out towards right center field, and it drops for a base hit. The second single of the game. And forget about a single. Sendejas is on his way towards second. Took an aggressive turn, so a single and a double on the afternoon for the third baseman. The 1-2 pitch. A bunt is shown in there for a strike.
7-4, right?
So runner aboard at second base here for the Barons. Roosevelt Barnes at the plate. Grounded into a double play his first time up. Pitch is swung on and missed.
Your head on, RJ. Here we go.
The 1-2. It's not chased at. Trent Anderson awaits on deck. Pierce delivers. Fastball hit out towards left center field. Coming in, McWhorter. 2 men down.
Number 1, Buck Anderson.
So the tying run on second base for the Barons. Adam Sendejas with a 1-out double. Trent Anderson trying to drive him in. Anderson has grounded out twice. Right-hander delivers, misses on the outer half for a ball. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch drives the count to 2-0. One error in the ballgame for the Riptide. Here comes the 2-0. Hit towards the right side. Past the diving Steve Curry into right center field for a base hit. Sendejas comes in to score all the way from second, all tied up at 4. A back and forth matchup here upon us at Fullerton College.
Number 25, Daniel Harris.
In steps Daniel Harris.
Visitors should have 5 minutes.
Throw back over to first, not in time. Joshua Bonuelos awaits on deck. Daniel Harris 0 for 2 today. 4-4, all tied up. Fastball low. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw back over to first, not in time. Chopper up the middle, cut off by Gomez, who flips over to Curry covering second, and the inning is over, but the damage has been done. 1 run came across to score for the Barons, and we are all tied up at 4th.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors at the end of 4.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, Stephen Curry digs in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A new left-hander into the ball game for the Barons. We'll get you his name shortly. This time he snipes the outer half for a strike. The count is even at 1. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kyle Sally on the mound for the Barons. out of Flossmoor, Illinois, attends Duke University. Ground ball off the middle. The shortstop throws across his body. Joshua Banuelos. A nice play to open up the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Next up from Long Beach State, number 5, Shaq Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Shaq Robinson out of Cal State Long Beach digging in. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Robinson out of Sacramento, California. Shaq is a senior, sitting at 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. Right-hander all around, high fastball. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Robinson is 0 for 2 today with the strikeout. Mason McWhorter awaits on deck, all tied up at 4 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Fastball that runs inside, fought off by Robinson. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes. The Riptide have scored twice in the first, twice in the 4th, and the Barons 3 times in the 4th, and 1 time in the 5th inning. The left-hander delivers high fastball. This time it misses, 1-2. Sally looks down the barrel to get a sign. Delivers slider in the dirt. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch misses low in the dirt. The count is full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. McWhorter on deck. Sally delivers. Robinson does not chase. He's aboard off a walk.
Stepping up to the plate from Georgia Southern University, number 4, Mason McWhorter.
Mason McWhorter digs in. He's grounded towards the first base side a pair of times today, 0 for 2. Austin Soika awaits on deck. As we said, McWhorter looking to wake the bat up once again, a lefty-on-lefty matchup as the pitch travels outside in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. McWhorter out of Cumming, Georgia. 2 balls, no strikes. One man out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. All tied up at 4. A lefty-on-lefty matchup should favor the pitcher. Throw on over to first, not in time. Pitch is in the dirt, 3-0. So Kyle Sally on the mound, in desperate need of finding the strike zone here. 3 balls, no strikes. On the inner half, and it misses for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to the man out of Georgia, Mason McWhorter, and in steps Austin Soika with 2 men on, 1 man out. Soika is 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles. He also came around to score in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Orange County Riptide and the Academy Barons squaring off, and we've got a good one on hand today. A 4-4 ball game. Lefty on righty matchup. The left-hander delivers. In there for a strike, down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Soika came into the ballgame hitting an even 400. He now has 10 hits and 22 at-bats. That one is swung on and missed, 0-2. So after 4 straight balls, it looks like the talk by Jacob Shanks behind the plate to Kyle Sally on the mound has come into effect. 2 straight strikes here to Austin Soika. The left-hander takes a peek towards second, settles back in. High fastball fouled off. Daniel Hawkins, the catcher, awaits on deck. Hawkins is 0 for 2 today. Sally does it again at 0-2. Breaking ball, fouled away. And once again, a battle brewing for Austin Soika. He did it his first time up in the bottom half of the 4th inning against Jake Binder. And for Soika, and for any other hitters, the more pitches you see, the better of a chance you have to do some damage. The 0-2. Ground ball towards the left side, out of reach of Logan Pollock. The runner rounds third. He holds. The bases are loaded for Daniel Hawkins.
Next up from Sonoma State, number 17, Daniel Hawkins.
As I said, Hawkins is 0 for 2 today, has flown out to right field twice.
Should say 8 for us. 6-8.
So the bases are loaded. The Riptide with an opportunity to break the game wide open. Looking to improve to 3-1 on the season. The Barons looking to improve to 3-2. No balls, 1 strike to count. Josh Nikoloff awaits on deck. Paul Gomez in the hole. Back-to-back walks and a single has loaded the bases for Orange County. The 0-1. The bottom fell out of that pitch. Nice movement. No balls, 2 strikes. Kyle Sally on the mound got to 2 strikes against Austin Soika. But Soika was able to win the battle. Let's see what the 2-strike pitch brings for us, and that is a fastball in the dirt. Nice block by Jacob Shanks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sally looks down the barrel to get a sign. The left-hander deals. Breaking ball on the inner half. The home plate umpire pulls the trigger for strike 3. A backwards K for Daniel Hawkins. 2 men down here in the bottom half of the 5th.
From Columbia University, number 8, Josh Nikoloff.
Josh Nikoloff digs in. Nikoloff is 1 for 2 today with a double. Another off-speed pitch for a strike, so it looks like Kyle Sally on the mound has found comfort. on slowing down his velocity and adding movement to his pitches. The 0-1 pitch, another breaking ball on the outer half, 0-2. So as I've said, that breaking ball working nicely for Sally here with the bases loaded. Back-to-back off-speed pitches. To start off, Josh Nikoloff. Paul Gomez awaits on deck. Let's see if a fastball is on the horizon. That is on the outer half, just misses by a few inches. Everyone in the visiting dugout wanted that one. The count is at 1-2 strikes. Out of the few games I've had the honor of announcing here at Fullerton College, this has already stolen the show. A good battle as that one snipes the outer half for strike 3. A good display of just being a good pitcher all around. Kyle Sally to the top half of the 6th inning. 4-4 the score. Joshua Banuelos looks to get things started for the Barons after their pitcher Kyle Sally, with a good display of dominance with runners on, was able to escape the jam with the bases loaded and only one man out. No balls and 1 strike the count. Hunter Lewis awaits on deck, a righty-on-righty matchup. The right-hander delivers, breaking ball that does not break, stays high. The count is even at 1. New pitcher into the ballgame for the Riptide, that is Ricky Rivera. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down the heart of the plate. And we heard a grunt there from Joshua Banuelos. So it looks like he saw the pitch he saw, and he liked it. Wasn't able to execute, just fouled it towards the right side. So let's see what's in store with him, or for him, here with 2 strikes. The right-hander delivers. Fouled away. Lewis on deck, Jacob Shanks in the hole. Rivera gets the sign. The young right-hander delivers. Fouled away once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. No man out. Top half of the 6th inning, all tied up at 4. 8 hits for the Riptide. 5 hits for the Barons. 2 errors as well for the Riptide. Breaking ball on the outer half.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. We'll do it again at 2-2. And fouled off once again. So we've seen a few of these battles throughout the ball game already. A lot of good 2-strike hitters on display here in Fullerton College. Both the starting pitchers, Jake Binder for the Barons and Hayden Pierce for the Riptide, are off the hook. No pitcher of record yet. We are all tied up at 4. Breaking ball poked out towards right field, and a good piece of hitting there by Joshua Benuelos for a 1-out single, or a leadoff single here in the top of the 6th.
Number 20, Hunter Lewis.
Hunter Lewis digs in, singled his first time up. He was hit by a pitch his second time up, where he also came around to score off a 3-run home run by the man on deck, Jacob Shanks. No balls, 1 strike to count. Hunter Lewis attended El Camino College, now playing at Indiana State. As the 0-1 pitch is low outside and in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Six hits in the ballgame for the Baron. Breeze blowing out towards left field. Breaking ball, well located, good movement. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Jacob Shanks, the catcher, awaits on deck. Logan Pollock in the hole. Rivera takes a peek towards first, settles back in, delivers the 1-2. The runner goes. Hunter Lewis way out in front, just trying to defend the play with the runner going. Regardless, with 2 strikes, that was bound to be a strike anyway. The count sits at 1 ball and 2 strikes, no man out. Top half of the 6th inning, a 4-4 ball game, all tied up here at Fullerton College. Rivera on the mound here for the Riptide, looking for the first out of the inning and his first out of the game. Snipes the outer half, just a few inches off the black. Everyone down the first base side in the dugout hoping for strike 3. The count is even at 2. Fundamentals leads off of first as the pitch runs high and inside. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rivera gets the sign. Sets. Delivers the payoff pitch. The runner goes. The bat is... Well, initially I thought the bat was broken. I guess it just slipped out of the hands of Hunter Lewis. He's got some batting gloves on, so he's going to emphasize the grip. Spraying, I don't know what on the bat. First I thought it'd be pine tar, but here we go. So we'll do it again at 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner aboard at first, tied ball game in the fourth. Tied ball game in the sixth, tied up at 4. The runner goes again. The pitch is low. Back-to-back runners on base for the Barons.
Number 20, Jacob Shanks.
And the pitching change may be in effect, or maybe nothing more than a mound visit. And by the looks of things, it looks like Rivera may stay in the ball game. Nonetheless, he's given up a leadoff single followed by a walk. Jacob Shanks is up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today, has 3 RBIs, including a 3-run home run that was hit deep over the left field fence in the top half of the 4th inning. The home plate umpire goes out to break the conversation, and let's play some ball.
They didn't do a pitching change, right? You're good then. Who's the pitch? Who's the new pitcher? Oh, they didn't do a pitching change. Oh, okay.
You're good then.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'll just double check at the end to make sure it was the right play.
Yeah, that way these line up and then I'll export it to Pat after we're sure. Oh, no.
Okay, make sure you pay attention to the hits and errors.
Okay. Are they
That
big
was-
on that?
No, I'm big on it, so I was.
So here we go. Runners on first and second. No man out. Rivera takes a peek, settles back in, delivers. Breaking ball drops below the knees. 1-0.
Here. There's no place in Harbor.
Yeah, we were supposed to finish it.
Good sized lead at second base by Joshua Banuelos. No one holding him off. Fastball runs inside. Almost hit Jacob Shanks.
Yes. No, they're on the second. Or no, he was good on the second.
The Orange County Riptide looking to keep the Barons where they are at 4 runs. Here comes the pitch. On the outer half for a strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Rivera sets. Delivers a 2-1. Fouled straight back into the netting. Taking a good toll on our camera. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, runs inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rivera delivers. Fastball, swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Jacob Shanks, after a loud at-bat his second time up,
Logan Pollock.
goes down quietly. Here in the top of the 6th, as Logan Pollock digs in. Pollock grounded into a double play his first time up. That's laced out towards right field, but right at Thomas Delgadillo. The runner tags, and a beautiful throw from Delgadillo, but it's offline. So Joshua Banuelos into third base safely.
Is that one's an error? Or is it an error? That's a fly out and then advanced by the batter.
So runners on the corners, 2 men down for Cameron Dean.
Number 31, Cameron Dean.
Dean is 0 for 2 with a with a pair of groundouts. Two men down, all tied up at 4. Fastball runs inside and low. A ball and no strikes. Banuelos aboard at third. Reached on a single. Hunter Lewis at first. Reached on a walk. Fastball fouled back. It's been a good ball game thus far. Rivera delivers a 1-0. Hunter Lewis bluffed. Nothing more than that. The count now is at 2 balls, 1 strike. Rivera takes a peek over towards first base. Gets the sign. Delivers a 2-1 pitch. High fastball. Fanned that and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cameron Dean at the plate. Adam Sendejas awaits on deck. Rivera does it again, this time at 2-2. High fastball, swung on and missed, strike 3. To the bottom of the 6th inning we go. All tied up at 4 here at Fullerton College. Out of the University of Missouri, Paul Gomez, the shortstop, digs in. Gomez is 1 for 1 today. Was hit by a pitch his first time up. Followed that with a double. There's a new right-hander on the mound for the Barons as the pitch is in there for a strike on 1. That is Gavin Keep Stroud. Local boy out of Los Angeles, California. Attends Tulane University. Pitch travels outside. The count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Stroud on the mound is 6'4", 205 pounds. Bats and throws with his right hand, so a right-hander all around. Thomas Delgadillo waits on deck as the pitch runs inside for a strike, 1-2. Bradley Jekic in the hole, all tied up at 4 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. A good ball game upon us as the 1-2 pitch from Stroud misses low in the dirt. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We thank you for joining us via YouTube Live. Jonathan Ortiz, your play-by-play announcer. Stroud gets the sign, delivers the 2-2. Another breaking pitch. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Four runs, 8 hits for the Riptide as the pitch runs high and inside for ball 4.
Stepping up to the plate, number 32, Thomas Delgadillo.
Thomas Delgadillo digs in. Delgadillo 0 for 2 today, as we said. He attends Fullerton College. He's posted outstanding numbers, so whatever 4-year university he decides to go play at, well, they're in for a good gift and a good surprise. No balls, 1 strike the count. Paul Gomez aboard at first base. He reached on a walk. Bradley Jekic, the leadoff hitter, awaits on deck. A new pitcher gave in keep Stroud on the mound as he evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch sails outside. We'll do it again. Off the end of the bat towards the left side. Coming in is a left fielder, and Cameron Dean will play it on a hop. Cameron Dean playing out towards right center field. Thomas Delgadillo perfectly located the ball. And here we go. Runners on first and second base for the Riptide for the leadoff hitter, Bradley Jekic. Jekic digs in. He's 2 for 2 today. In for his 3rd at-bat of the ball game. And he shows a bunt. Lays it towards the left side and foul. So no balls, 1 strike to count. Steve Curry awaits on deck. Shaq Robinson in the hole. Yet another inning with runners on for the Riptide. So they would like to capitalize and to end this ballgame with no regrets. Still in the bottom half of the 6th, all tied up at 4th. Pitch is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes.
And then the home team should have 9 hits. Perfect.
Stroud looks down the road to get a sign. Delivers the 0-2. Hit out towards left center field, giving chase Trent Sanderson. Cameron Dean cuts off the play. He throws towards third. A nice throw. 1 hop there by Logan Pollock. Nonetheless, the runner from second base is able to advance safely. Runners on the corners. 2 men out for Steve Curry.
Number 7, Steve Curry.
So Bradley Jekic got the job done, advancing the runner to third base. Gomez aboard at third. Delgadillo at first as the pitch is swung on and missed. In steps Steve Curry. He had a 2-run home run in the bottom half of the first inning. His first home run of the season. Aside from that, he has 2 fly balls. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Laced out towards left field. 5-4 in favor of the Riptide. Out of Cal State Long Beach, Shaq Robinson digs in. Robinson is 0 for 2, has struck out. He has also walked. Gave in keep Stroud, trying to tame the Riptide. No balls, 1 strike the count. Mason McWhorter awaits on deck. The right-hander gets the sign. Delivers the 0-1 on the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thomas Delgadillo at second base. He reached on a single. Steve Curry at first. He drove in the go-ahead run. His last at-bat. Time is called. We'll do it again at 1-1. Nice movement, swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball. Hit well out towards left field. Cameron Dean at the track in front of the fence. Makes the play.
Stepping up to the plate from Georgia Southern University, number 4, Mason McWhorter.
Was that a run too or no? Just a hit. No hit.
Good. Score more time.
All right. So there are 2 men down. Looks like a pitching change is upon us. And sure enough, we'll take a short break. So a lefty on lefty matchup. Andres Andy Rosales on the mound for the Barons. The left-hander out of Compton, California, attends El Camino College. Rosales, a sophomore, 5'10", 180 pounds. Mason McWhorter is his challenge at the plate. McWhorter with runners on first and second base. 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch runs inside and high. Ball and no strikes. Austin Stoico waits on deck. Daniel Hawkins in the hole. 2 men down here in the top half or the bottom half of the sixth.
You usually have guys in here doing the radar gun and pitch count. No one's coming in. Really? Yeah.
2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Travels outside, 3-0. A very discontent visiting dugout. Not liking the results of the last pitch. The 3-0 is delivered. Misses low in the dirt for ball 4, so Mason McWhorter works out a 4-pitch walk to load the bases for Austin Stoica.
Austin Stoica.
Austin Stoica has been perfect today. 3 for 3, 3 singles, has come around to score, and with an opportunity to do some more damage with the bases loaded, 2 men out. 5-4 ball game. The left-hander delivers. Fastball, fouled back. 0-1. It seems like every time Austin Stoica's at the plate, he's down in the count with 2 strikes. But this man is a tremendous 2-strike hitter. It seems like as the count unravels, he develops more confidence. The 0-1 pitch. Foul towards the right side, and sure enough, no balls and 2 strikes to count to Austin Stoica. Daniel Hawkins, the catcher, awaits on deck. A 5-4 ball game in favor of the Riptide. Here comes the pitch. Fastball towards left field. In comes the left fielder. Cameron Dean is there, and the inning is over. But not before the Riptide bring one across the plate. 5-4 the score to the top half of the 7th.
1 run.
To the top of the seventh inning we go here live from Fullerton College via YouTube Live. Jonathan Ortiz, your play-by-play announcer, and we've seen a pretty good ball game thus far. It's 5-4 in favor of the Riptide. A newly inserted pitcher into the ball game for the Riptide. That is the right-hander Tyler McKay, and right off the bat he hits the hitter Adam Sendejas.
Number 19, R.J. Barnes.
Roosevelt Barnes digs in. The right-hander delivers. Swung on and missed, 2-1. And check that. That is actually Chad Olsen on the mound. Just received news that he was just signed 2 days ago, so we do not have much on him thus far. But as the season unravels, we'll get more information as he throws over to first once again. The tying run on base here for the Barons. Roosevelt. Barnes at the plate. Hitless today as a 2-1. It's a check swing. The first baseman, Soika, flips over to the pitcher covering, one away. In steps Trent Anderson, the leadoff hitter for the Barons. 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Daniel Harris awaits on deck. 1 man out here in the top half of the 7th inning. A back-and-forth battle between the OC Riptide and the Academy Barons. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. 10 hits in the ballgame for the Riptide, 5 runs to show for it. 5 hits in the ballgame for the Barons, 4 runs to show for it. But there are 2 errors on the board, as that is a ground ball towards the right side. The second baseman, Steve Curry, is there. Throws across his chest in time to get the first runner.
Number 25, Daniel Harris.
In steps Daniel Harris, the catcher. Or no, Daniel Harris, the second baseman, actually. Not to be confused with Daniel Hawkins, our catcher. Runner aboard at third base here for the Barons. The sidearm delivery snipes the outer half for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Nice sinking pitch on display there by Olsen. The 0-2. Chopper may be a tough play. Here comes Gomez. Or check that. Olsen did it himself. So a good display of athleticism. And on to the bottom half of the 7th inning we go. 5-4 in favor of the Riptide. Daniel Hawkins digs in. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. In the bottom half of the 7th inning, the score remains 5-4. Good pitch there by the left-hander. No balls, 1 strike the count. It's been an action-packed game thus far. The 0-1. Another breaking ball that trails outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Josh Nikoloff awaits on deck. Paul Gomez in the hole. The 1-1. Swung on and missed 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Daniel Hawkins at the plate out of Sonoma State University. On the outer half, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins out of Apple Valley, California. Daniel is a senior. 6'4", 225 pounds. 3-2 pitch. Fastball. Hit well. Very deep. Towards left field. And you can say bye to that one. In 3 different languages. Sayonara. Aloha. And adios. Daniel Hawkins with an absolute bomb over the 366 sign in left center field. 6-4 in favor of the Riptide. What a shot. No doubt about it. Fastball low in the zone. And man, Daniel Hawkins got all of that one and then some. And by the looks of things, I think he got the silent treatment going into the dugout. The left-hander remains in the ballgame here for the Barons, as in steps Josh Nikoloff. Pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Looks like the catcher here for the Barons, Jacob Shanks, not feeling all too good here as the athletic trainer comes out. We'll take a short break while things get situated. So it looks like the evening for Jacob Shanks has come to an end. New catcher into the ballgame for the Barons. That is Joseph Argumedo out of Lane University. Out of Southgate, California. Must not be easy as a catcher to just randomly be put into the ball game as the count is at 1 ball and 1 strike, due to the fact that you need to be on the same page as a pitcher on the mound. And when you're newly inserted into an inning with no prior dialogue with your pitcher,
Wait, so that's 3 out?
Yeah, there you
the 1-1 is in there for a strike. So yes, as I was saying, if you have no opportunity to share dialogue prior to the inning, it's hard to say that you've established good communication with your pitcher as the pitch travels outside for ball 4.
Next up from the University of Missouri, number 2, Paul Gomez.
Paul Gomez digs in. Run around first for the Riptide. That one is in the dirt. Blocked nicely. Argumedo. The 1-0 pitch. Travels inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Off the end of the bat. Fouled away. 2-1 the count as Thomas Delgadillo waits on deck. The left-hander delivers. Hit out towards right center field. It'll find a gap and roll all the way to the wall. To run around third. He's held on. Thought Josh Nikoloff may have been sent home, but the third base coach changed his mind once he saw the throw coming in from the right fielder, Roosevelt Barnes. Nonetheless, runners on third and second after a double from Paul Gomez. Thomas Delgadillo digs in. Delgadillo is 1 for 3 today with a single. Bradley Jekic awaits on deck. A lefty-on-lefty matchup. Delgadillo takes outside for a ball, 1-0.
For us? So it should be 12?
Yes. 1 ball.
1 run?
No one. Yeah, 1 run.
The left-hander looks down the barrel to get a sign. Delivers a 1-0 pitch. Hit well out towards right center field. Giving chases Barnes and Anderson. And that one is out of here. Sayonara. Aloha. Hit adios. Welcome home, Thomas Delgadillo.
Okay. So it should be 9-4.
3-run shot. 9-4 in favor of the Riptides. So 2 home runs given up in the inning. By Andy Rosales. Welcome to Fullerton.
Should be 4 runs.
Oh, run.
Yeah, 4 runs.
Pitch times the outer half for a strike, 0-1.
It should be runs. Should say 4.
Very loud inning
That says 4 to 14.
for the Riptide. And we are still in the bottom of the 7th inning, so with an opportunity to do some more damage.
Yeah. We need
Fastball is high and inside. And it looks like one of the foul balls earlier in the at-bat must have hit hit a car. Hearing a lot of sound in the background.
Well.
High fastball on the outer half. The left-hander delivers. In the dirt.
Yeah, it should
3 balls, 2 strikes.
7-13.
Bradley Jekic 1 for 2 today. Steve Curry awaits on deck.
Yeah, so that's matched out.
Towards the right side, past the diving Hunter Lewis and into right field for a base hit.
For us there?
Yep.
Okay, so
Next up from Georgia Southern University, number 7, Steve Curry.
Out of Georgia Southern, Steve Curry with an opportunity to extend the inning here for the Riptide. Still no man out.
when you haven't done it before.
Curry is 2 for 4 today with a home run. Make that 3 for 5. Back-to-back singles for the Riptide.
So another hit for us.
Next up from Long Beach State, number 5, Shaq Robinson.
Out of Cal State Long Beach, Shaq Robinson with an opportunity to add more to his RBI count. 0 for 3 today with a walk. As runners on first and second and no man out. Bottom half of the 7th inning. A 9-4 ball game in favor of the Riptide. And it looks like the ball game may be coming to an end for Andy Rosales on the mound. And sure enough, we'll take a short break. A new right-hander, Eric Gutierrez, out of Palos Verdes, California. 6'4", 190 pounds. in to face Shaq Robinson out of Sacramento, California. Robinson aboard with runners on first and second base, no man out. The Riptide have brought 4 runs across the plate this half inning to give them a 9-4 lead in the bottom of the 7th. It's been a close game until now. On the inner half for a strike. 1-1. Jakic and Curry both on. As a 1-1 pitch is a fastball on the inner half, called a strike. 1-2. Mason McWhorter awaits on deck.
No balls.
Gutierrez delivers. Misses low and outside. At bat number 5 of the ballgame for Shaq Robinson. Still looking for his first base hit. Reached on a walk in the bottom of the 6th. Gutierrez delivers. Runs inside. That one caught Robinson. And it looks like the third base dugout was arguing to see whether or not Shaq Robinson took a swing. And Robinson, due to the fact that he was feeling some pain, didn't appreciate them speculating that maybe that should have been called a strike. Nonetheless, the bases are loaded with no man out. And look who's at the plate. Mason McWhorter out of Georgia Southern University. Has 1 grand slam already this season. And guess who it came off of? Yes, the Academy Barons. As a matter of fact, he had 2 home runs in the same inning. Fastball at the knees for a strike 0-1. Austin Soika waits on deck. But McWhorter, I believe, and well know that he wants to take matters into his own hands. One ball, 1 strike to count. The right-hander delivers. The count is now at 2-1. Gutierrez gets McWhorter swinging. 1-2.
Should be 2-2.
So the right-hander out of Palos Verdes, California, looking for the first strike of the inning. That has popped up towards the left side. The third baseman on his horse. Nice attempt, but nothing more. The count is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander delivers. Swung on and missed strike 3. Must be very frustrating for Mason McWhorter after getting off to such a hot start. Looks like the flames have been put out. But as I said earlier in the broadcast, it takes only 1 swing of the bat to get you back into rhythm. Well, let's turn the page as Austin Soika digs in. Soika with 3 singles today. Gutierrez delivers. Fastball on the inner half, called strike 0-1. Daniel Hawkins awaits on deck. Hawkins, of course, opened up the inning. So as long as Austin Soika avoids the double play, the Riptide will have batted around the order. One ball, one strike to count. Righty on righty matchup at the plate. Gutierrez delivers. Fastball on the inner half and low. Called strike two. One ball, two strikes to count. We'll do it again, 1-2. Gutierrez delivers. Swung on and missed for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 away.
Stepping back up to the plate from Sonoma State, number 17, Daniel Hawkins.
Well, if you get to bat twice in the same inning, odds are that something good is happening to your team. And here's Daniel Hawkins for the second time in the eighth. Takes a strike. One and one the count. Down the heart of the plate, 0-2. Hawkins would like that one back, similar to the pitch he hit out earlier this inning. Would love to repeat what Mason McWhorter did against the Barons at the Youth Academy. 2 home runs in the same inning, one of those being a grand slam. That's off the inner half, hit out towards right field. Roosevelt Barnes is there, and the inning is over. Nonetheless, a huge inning for the Riptide. They bring 4 across the plate and lead 9-4. To the top of the 8th we go. New pitcher into the ballgame for the Riptide out of the University of Michigan, Daniel Zimmerman. And at the plate for the Barons, Joshua Banuelos. 9-4 ball game in favor of the Riptide. As I said, it was a close ball game up until the bottom half of the 7th inning. We were going back and forth. The right-hander delivers. Fouled back, 1-2. And there goes our camera. So give me just a split second to accommodate and make sure that everything is okay. Here we go, nothing like live television, right? Ground ball towards the left side. The shortstop, Gomez, is there, 1 away.
Out.
Number 20, Hunter Lewis.
In steps Hunter Lewis. Wish Hunter Lewis would be over at third base today. I tell you, man, I've seen that guy make extraordinary plays. Fouled back, 1-0. Jacob Shanks awaits on deck. Well, not Jacob Shanks. He was actually subbed out of the game due to an injury. Argumedo is the one who awaits on deck. Breaking ball, just missing. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped up towards the left side. The outskirts of the grass finds Paul Gomez, who makes the play, 2 away.
Wait, isn't visitors here?
He's actually the game. It's not Argumedo. Joe.
7 hits.
So the first at-bat of the ball game for the newly inserted catcher, Joseph Argumedo. Argumedo, as we said, out of Lynn University.
For us?
For visitors.
Second?
Yeah, right? Or no?
No balls and a strike. No balls and 2 strikes.
It's 2 outs.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball towards the left side, backhanded by Robinson. Long throw across the diamond to get Argumedo, and the inning is over. To the bottom of the 8th inning we go. 9-4 in favor of your Orange County Riptide.
a 0. Oh, you didn't.
Run 0, right?
To the top of the 8th inning we go.
For the terminal for the
Out of Columbia University, Josh Nikoloff digs in.
Oh, you're good. We'll just do it to the top. Yeah, follow. Good. Good. And one.
One away here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
He's striking swing.
From University of Missouri, number 2, Paul Gomez.
Paul Gomez digs in. Gomez at shortstop today. Gutierrez delivers. Fastball on the inner half, swung on and missed. On the inner half once again. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The 0-2 pitch from Gutierrez on the outer half for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Next up, number 32, Thomas Delgadillo.
Thomas Delgadillo, who hit his home run, or not his, well it was his, but a home run, better said, his last time up. Pitcher misses for a ball. Big swing there from Delgadillo. Swung on and missed. On the inner half. Misses for a ball. Another swing and a miss. 2-1. And there's a doubler towards the right side. The second baseman hurries. Did not get a chance to throw Delgadillo out due to the fact that the first baseman, Hunter Lewis, not able to catch the ball cleanly. He wouldn't have gotten him nonetheless. So an infield single here for Thomas Delgadillo. We'll do it again this time with Bradley Chekic. Chekic singled his first time up. Or his last time up. He actually doubled his first time up. He's had a pretty good game today. 3 for 5. 1 ball, no strikes. On the outer half and misses. The count is even at 1. Fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 men out here. Bottom half of the 8th inning. The Riptide 3 outs away from improving their record to 3-1. The Barons 3 outs away from falling to 2-3. The runner goes. Thomas Delgadillo is trapped in between first and second. Oh, and Delgadillo's, oh, man, now he's toying with them. Here we go. Delgadillo on his way back, trying to duck the tag. Nonetheless, it is applied anyway. Thomas Delgadillo trying to play a game of cat and mouse, and the cat won. Here we go to the top of the 9th inning. 9-4 in favor of the Riptide. To the top of the ninth inning we go, and Bryce Verplank on the mound out of the University of Texas. Pitcher delivers. Pitch runs inside. One ball, one strike. On the inner half, 2-1. Well, check that. That's actually 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. That snaps the outer half for a strike, 3-1. Off the end of the bat towards the left side will be a tough play. Shaq Robinson and Mason McWhorter are out there. McWhorter makes a play, 1 away.
Number 31, Cameron Dean.
Cameron Dean digs in. Hitless today. Adam Sendejas, who at on deck. No balls, 1 strike to count. On the outer half, check swing. Did he go? He did not, says the first plate umpire. One and one. On the inner half, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Slap towards the right side. It'll drop in for a base hit. Cameron Dean aboard for his first time today. He takes a turn. He's on his way towards second. Corralled by Delgadillo, who throws the ball in nonetheless. A 1-out double here for the Barons.
Number 28, Adam Sendejas.
Adam Sendejas with an opportunity to extend the ballgame here for his team. Trying to chip at the deficit. The Barons are down by 5. Roosevelt Barnes waits on deck. Sendejas was hit by a pitch his first time up. One man down, a righty-on-righty matchup. Verplank delivers. Fastball that runs inside for a ball. So Barnes on deck, Trent Anderson in the hole. The 1-0 pitch misses for a ball. "16 hits in the ball game for the Riptide, 7 for the Barons." As that one finds the zone for a strike. 2-1. Verplank takes a peek towards second. Nice job by Daniel Hawkins to keep the ball in front. 3-1 the count to Adam Sendejas. Cameron Dean aboard at second base. He reached on a double. Cameron Dean with the opportunity to open up as much as he would like. No one holding him on. Slider, nice movement, swung on and missed. The count is full, 3-2. Paul Gomez and Steve Curry paying no attention to Cameron Dean aboard at second base, especially with the deficit that the Barons have ahead of them. As the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, but got away from the catcher, Daniel Hawkins. He'll throw over to first. Heads up play there by Austin Soika to run the ball back in quickly, making sure that Cameron Dean, who was on his way towards third base, didn't round the bag and head home. In steps Trent Anderson, the leadoff hitter. Has single today, driving in a run. Verplank delivers. Chopped foul towards the left side, 0-1 the count. As I said, the Riptide are looking to improve to 3-1, and by the looks of things, they should be well on their way. The Barons will fall to 2-3. The 0-1 pitch trails outside. Nice block there by Daniel Hawkins. One ball and one strike. The right-hander delivers. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Poor discipline there by Trent Anderson. The pitch was nowhere close to the strike zone. So out of the University of Texas,